Tommy, Dave, well, that went down to the final minute, didn't it? An absolute euphoric experience here at Corby Town. 1-0 win over league leaders Poole. You must be chuffed, to say the least.
That's what football's all about, you know. Scenes like that at the end, to have that moment where you can just jump in with fans and everyone just be that happy for that split second, and then the full-time whistle goes, and it's just like the feeling's just incredible. You know, what a way for the boys to say Merry Christmas to the fans. We put ourselves in such a good position by winning that game. Not ask for any more from it today.
And there were many fans in today, over 600 watching Corby Town at Steel Park. It's another great achievement of the fact that they want to watch Corby Town play the top teams in the league and do well.
They do, you know. I think they believe in us. I think we've let them down at times where they've come in the numbers and we've either lost or we haven't put a performance on to make them come again. They've come today, and like I say, we've sent them all home for Christmas. Happy, you know. Every single one of them has left today with a big, massive smile on their face, and that's what, like I say, that's what football's all about. And that was today. Cleveland Taylor's team talk before was that, like, let's go and give the fans something, and that's what it was about today.
Dave, we'll come to you. On 72 minutes, the decision was taken to make a substitute. That substitute was bringing Tommy Wright onto the pitch. Was that your decision? You taking the credit for that?
Of course. No, he offers so much. I've said it so many times, and he can change a game for us. The two centre backs there were playing up against our smaller, faster lads. Tommy's come in there and rocked the boat, and they didn't like it. He's got down the line. Wilson, another substitution, picked up the ball, got it to Tommy, and Tommy's put up a great ball in. And what can they do? Cleves just banged it in, and hey, the rest is history. Brilliant.
Most certainly. It did seem that after maybe an hour, it was going to be a stalemate. There weren't any goals. There was very little chances goal side. What were the decisions to change it around, mix it up, and put something into the box?
Exactly that. Yeah, I think you've only got to look at like Poole's results. They do go to the wire, and you know they're a good side. They stay in games, and they have got the quality, and that's why they do win 1-0 a lot and 2-1s. You know, they are a very resilient team. They're organised, probably the most organised team I think we played against. I think you've got to give a lot of credit to them. The way they set up, the professionalism, they all work for each other. There's a good team spirit in there, and our boys matched that today. And obviously we've gone that extra little bit at the end. I genuinely think we did deserve all 3 points today.
Of course, the rest of the league are going to be looking at you and thinking, oh, there's been an upset at Steel Park this afternoon. We better be on our toes when we go up there and play in Northamptonshire. It does look good at Steel Park, doesn't it? It
does. You know, like I say, that result sends out a big message to the league. A lot of people are looking at it thinking they really do mean business, and we do. You know, we keep telling ourselves sitting there, but it's different. As soon as you go over that white line, you've got to go and do it. Clarke has got to take a lot of credit today. You know, he's the one that encourages me to go on. He made that sub, and he's brought Wilson on. You know, I told him to get Wilson warm. He's made the decision, bring Shane off. He's changed the game. You know, and that's, like I said to you a couple of weeks ago, having my best mate beside me, that's why he's there, to make them decisions. You know, we believe in the same thing, got the same idea about how football should be played, and he's not bad though, he's learning. So
the decision to bring Shane Byrne off, he looked like he went down with a bit of cramp. He'd run his feet off all afternoon, so had Ben Milnes. Everybody put the effort in. That's what it looked like from the touchline where we were looking at it. It was a full 100% effort from every player on the pitch.
It was, and it needs to be. Week in, week out now. For the boys, if they want to achieve something this year, we need that. We need the same commitment to what we had Redditch here, and obviously today. You know, that's the tempo and the standard that we've set ourselves, and we do need to build on that now. You know, we can't. The minute we take our foot off that pedal, Dorchester, Bideford, that's when we become an average mid-table team, in my opinion. We're the team that need to start well to be on the front foot, and as soon as we do that, we do look really good. You know, we have got that attacking threat going forward, and we have got that little bit of grit about us as well. We're going to get stuck into teams. I don't think they handled it very well today.
Looking at other things outside of Corby Town, the decision yesterday, which saw Hereford United close their doors, it seems, for the last time. It looks like Corby were going to lose 3 points expunged out of the league table. That's a difficult thing, isn't it? Because you've earned those points, you've travelled, the cost of having a bus travelling down to there and playing the game. It's not a good situation to be in.
It's not, but that's football, you know. It's not just going to affect us. I'd rather be us than St Neots, to be honest with you. You know, they're going to lose 6 points. So there's winners out of it all, like your Weymouth, Cirencester, Poole themselves. We're going to be another 2 points behind them in effect, but we can't control that situation. That's happened. I've been in that situation at Darlington before, and it's not the players' fault, it's not the club's fault. It's the men behind. It's the men behind, obviously, are the problem, and it's not just the last 6 months. Hereford's been on the downward spiral for years and years, so it was inevitable, to be honest with you.
You've mentioned St Neots, you go there Boxing Day, another big game. These games keep coming, you've said this all along, December was going to be a very difficult month. The week off last week, not having the Weymouth game to contend with, is that come good after all the, you really wanted to play the game after all?
Possibly, I think our hindsight's a great thing, and we had a free weekend where it would have been a really tough game last Saturday, but the boys had the weekend off. They got rested Tuesday night. The young lads came in and did a job, and did the fresh legs play a part today? Who knows? And that's what it is. I'd like to think it made a big difference, but momentum's a great thing as well. If we'd beaten Weymouth and then beaten these today again, so you can't really judge if it had a really positive effect or it didn't. But the reality is, we wanted to win the game today. We go to St Nick's at Box Day, and we want to win the game.
Excellent performance today. Well done. Congratulations. 3 points in the bag. It's all looking good here at Steel Park.
Cheers, Stuart.
Just a couple more from me. No Paul Malone today. What was the reason behind that?
He's at a wedding.
So he'll be
available for Boxing Day.
Going to struggle to get back in. Another clean sheet. Must be delight. I mean, that must be equally pleasing as well. The clean sheet, against the leaders. Nonetheless, I thought you two at centre half did really well today.
They did. I think Clarke said it in the Eddie Appleton today. Was like a man possessed. He won everything. He was an absolute rock. Said before, got no change out of him. Jamie alongside him. He's got the pace, technical ability. The back four did really well. We know what we get from Connor, Cal, week in, week out. Walks, we say it time and time again. But Eddie Appleton today, I think, really stood out, and I know Clarke feels exactly the same. So yeah, he's got a challenge on his hands now, getting back in.
St Neots did a bit of a number on you here earlier in the season, didn't they? It was a really good game actually. So should be similar down there, and you've obviously got something to put right down there as well.
Yeah, it'll be it's bound to be an attacking game. There's two teams that want to play nice football, so we'll go out. Play the way we do, and I'm sure that their tactics will be exactly the same, so it should be a good game.
After that today, I'm going to call you genuine title contenders. What do you accept that and accept the pressure that comes with it? When
I spoke to you on Thursday, I said if we had to win today, we've got a chance. It's all about ourselves now. We need to focus on ourselves, keep chipping away at the points targets, and if we hit them targets that we've set, we won't be too far away.
Quick word on Harry May. He came off, limped off against Royston in the victory in the Red and Shore Cup. How bad is it?
Week, 2 weeks, I would have thought something for Harry. He would have played for Harbour Town today. He needs games. It's a bit of a muscle strain for 2 weeks.
Excellent. Well done today. Thank you.
Thank you.